Arsenal has gone ahead to obviously beat a side known as Fulham by 1-0, and it was scored by Trossard. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. And smash like button, comment, and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, please subscribe. Arsenal came into this game of football knowing that they needed to win. I told you in the next 4 fixtures that Arsenal had to play after the international break, all these games are really winnable. And what Arsenal is going to hit, obviously confirmed us that they're really good at, is Arsenal coming up and obviously doing the needful. And what's the needful? They've gone ahead to do. Arsenal has again and again got it right for almost everything they got it wrong last season. Drawing at Manchester United last season, Arsenal have gone ahead to beat Man United at Old Trafford this season. Arsenal lost to Newcastle last season. Away, they went ahead, obviously, collect 3 points. Arsenal lost to Fulham. Sorry, we lost to West Ham last season at Emirates, and they beat them by 2-1. Arsenal lost to, I think they drew with Fulham. You know, that is last season at the Craven Cottage, and this time they've gone ahead, obviously, add more 2 points. The only result, there are 2 results that obviously never went in the favor of Arsenal. They beat Man City at Etihad, that is last season, and this time round they drew, you know. After that, we all know to eat that Arsenal went ahead to obviously come up with what we call a draw, I think at Anfield last season. This time round, Arsenal has gone ahead to find themselves really losing at Liverpool. But if you add all that up, it's really one of those moments that you have to admit that Arsenal has gone ahead to collect more points. Because if you draw with Man City, you know, and you really lose to Liverpool, and you've gone ahead to obviously get 3 points that you never got at St. James's Park. You've gone ahead to get 3 points that you've gone ahead to obviously that you never got at Emirates against a team known as what's the name? Against a team known as West Ham. You've gotten more 2 points from the one you got at Old Trafford, and now you've gotten more 2 points from the points you got at Craven Cottage. I think that is really a very huge delivery for the club of Arsenal. So guys, that is Arsenal for you. And I tell you what, a lot has happened into this particular game of football. Trossard, 58th minute, came up and obviously broke the dreadlock for the club of Arsenal and went ahead to score that beautiful goal. Now, their stats that I've gone ahead obviously getting through here from Sky Sports that I want to read to you here, that you will understand how important this game has been. We knew it wouldn't have gone ahead to be a very good game, an easy game for the club of Arsenal, but they've gone ahead to obviously overcome it. Arsenal has as many as 19 points from their opening 8 Premier League games of the season for the 3rd time in the last 4 campaigns. 21 in 2022, 2023, 20 in 2023, 2024. Of the 8 previous instances in the competition, they've had 19 plus points at this stage. They've won the title once, that is 2003, 2004. Arsenal have 8 wins from their previous 10 Premier League games, 1 draw and 1 loss, only more than in their previous 17 matches in the competition. 7 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses. West Ham have lost 3 successful Premier League games for the first time since Boxing Day in 2023, while it's their first home defeat of 2025-2026 season, with 2 wins at home and 1 draw. This was the first time since November 2003 that Arsenal didn't face a shot on target in successful Premier League games, with the second game on the occasion also against Fulham. So, in the game they played against West Ham, no shot on target was faced by the club of Arsenal, and today, no shot on target coming through from the side of Fulham. Arsenal have scored more goals from corners, 7, than any other side in the Premier League this season, with this being their 63rd since the start of 2021-2022. No other side has more than 47. So, Arsenal is going to hit to score another set-piece goal today. You understand? And the goal they got came in through a set-piece. And it was delivered by Bukayo Saka, a slight brush, from Gabriel Magalhaes into the vicinity of Leandro Trossard, and then everything really went on well, up and running in there for you. So that's Arsenal for you, and that's how they obviously went ahead, make a very huge delivery today. And I had predicted 3-0, but it ended 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. A win is a win. I saw these 3 points coming home for Shizo. Now, another clean sheet has gone ahead to be kept, and those are 5 clean sheets for Arsenal this season. You really understand. Arsenal is really doing things the best way. And it shows you that the more clean sheets you keep, the more you really increase your chances of winning the trophy. For example, Brighton today have beaten Newcastle by 2-1. Newcastle was the only side that had gone ahead to keep 5 clean sheets. And now David Raya equals or levels the record of Nick Pope this season so far. You understand? So guys, that's it for the Arsenal game. Saka was really a live wire in there. Eze was taken off, but the most important bit of it all are the 3 points that Arsenal has gone ahead to get from this particular game. So they have set the pace and raised the bar ahead of the game of Liverpool versus Manchester United, that is tomorrow at the the Anfield. Arsenal fans are obviously going to be lagging behind Manchester United to see whether they can come up and obviously beat or stop Liverpool. Even if United draws with Liverpool, I tell you, it will be a very huge achievement for the club of Arsenal. And Arsenal is still having more easy games. Burnley is coming up next. I think it's Crystal Palace, Burnley, and then the rest will come in later. These are the stats of this particular fixture. 9 shots by West Ham, 9 shots by Fulham. Arsenal had 16. 0 shots on target by Fulham. Arsenal had 5 shots on target. It shows you how good defensively Arsenal are. And ever since Gabriel Henze came in through, that means he has obviously gone ahead to improve onto their defensive mechanism. 37% ball possession by Fulham, 63% ball possession by Arsenal. 312 passes completed by Fulham, 535 passes completed by Arsenal. 78% passing accuracy by Fulham, 86% passing accuracy by Arsenal. 11 fouls by Fulham, 4 fouls by Arsenal. 0 yellow cards issued to either sides. No red cards was really issued to either sides. 0 offsides to Fulham, 2 offsides to the club of Arsenal. 6 corners to the side of Fulham and 10 corners to the side of Arsenal. And that's how Arsenal emerged a team that went ahead to obviously score that beautiful goal from a corner. But there was a penalty rewarded, but it was overturned by the VAR. And I think it was really one of those penalties that was not supposed to be given. But that of Victor Gyökeres, when he turned and he was brought down in the box, I think that is one of those where you really anticipate that VAR had obviously coming through and really intervene. So guys, your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. Let me show you the Premier League table and how it really stands right about now. So the Premier League table is as follows. Arsenal, 8 games, 19 points in there. Man City, 8 games played, 8 games played, and they're having 16 points. Liverpool, they're playing Man City tomorrow. And when I told people that Man City will compete for this league, more than Liverpool will, most people are like, I'm lying. But you now see how City has closed in. And with 2 games to go to mark 10 games, you let me know where Man City will be and Liverpool will be. You understand? So that is the Premier League table. Liverpool is playing tomorrow. Bournemouth is 4th, it's having 15 points. Spurs is 7th, having 14. Chelsea is 6th, it's having 14. And they've gone ahead to win today. They've beat Nottingham by 3-0, a game that saw Ange Postecoglou sacked. Sunderland, 8 games, 14 points. Crystal Palace, 8 games, 13 points in there for you. So that's how the Premier League table is obviously looking like. And we wait to see how things pan out. I'm signing out for now. See you later.